London is a wonderful place and there's much to see and do, as you may have seen from my other videos. Here are 10 quirky things in London that you might like to do. Number 1. A hotel in a yacht. So, you're visiting London and booking a hotel, but why not go for something a bit more unusual? Why not try the Sunbourne Yacht Hotel? It's a bit out of the centre, but why not approach it by the DLR and a romantic trip over the river on the Emirates airline and a short walk along the side of Victoria Dock. I didn't tell my partner where we were staying, and just as we walked up to the yacht she said, "Can we see the hotel from here yet?" You should have seen the look on her face when I pointed to the entrance to the yacht. Stunning inside with a great bar too, it's worth the price in every way. Number 2. A great aerial view of London and breakfast at the same time. I always think it's fun to have breakfast out of the hotel, and here is a great idea that kills two birds with one stone. Whilst it is expensive to go up into the Shard, the Sky Garden in the walkie-talkie building is free. It can get heavily booked, so why not get tickets for breakfast, which are very reasonably priced and can be booked online. Arrive early, beat the queues, and have a light continental breakfast with the best views London has to offer. If you're early, you might even have the place to yourself to begin with. Number 3. The canals of London on Boris Bikes. London is famous for lots of things, but many forget the beautiful canals that run right through the city centre. Why not hire Boris Bikes from near the Angel tube station and go and explore? City Locks is very pretty, and you can rest and watch the boats going through the lock there. You can then cycle west and over the Islington Tunnel that has no towpath, and all the way to Camden Locks and its trendy and bustling market. Number 4. Word on the water. Just by King's Cross on the Regent's Canal towpath is Word on the Water, the other half of Word on the Street, a permanently moored bookshop in a barge. A delightful place to visit with helpful advice on what books to choose and a great selection of them too. You'll find yourself sitting for a while, taking in the atmosphere and making friends with the owner's dog. Number 5. Station public pianos. As part of Yamaha's #Platform88, a number of pianos have been placed in railway stations across the UK. You may not be a concert pianist, but why not just sit down and have a play? You'll regret it if you don't, and you might even draw a crowd. It's free fun, and you can say that you've given a concert in Canary Wharf Tube Station, or one of the many other locations. So don't just walk past, sit down and tickle the ivories for a while. Number 6. The London Silver Vaults. This is a really unusual place and missed by many. Set up in 1885 as the Chancery Lane Safe Deposit, it has an interesting history. It now houses over 40 individual shops selling all kinds of silver goods for all kinds of prices. Entry is free, and after the initial security you go downstairs and into what looks like a nuclear bunker, but it's more of a massive bank vault. You don't need to buy anything, but just browse for a while and wonder what kinds of households must have originally owned these beautiful silver items. Number 7. The Killer Whale. Located at the top of Victoria Dock is a landing strip for predator tours. Walking past while staying at the Sunbourne Yacht Hotel, I was astounded to see a high-speed and very noisy killer whale blast past. From time to time it was completely submerged, and then it would pop out of the water at high speed and race off down the dock. It turned out to be a 2-person Sea Breacher semi-submersible run by Predator Tours. I've not yet tried it, but it was great fun to watch, and I'm sure going on it will be amazing. Number 8. The Brunel Museum and the Midnight Apothecary. Back in 1825, Brunel assisted his father in excavating the first ever tunnel under a navigable waterway in the world, and it's still in use today, carrying trains from Rotherhithe to Wapping directly under the Thames. To construct this, he had to build a wide vertical shaft, now part of the Brunel Museum. The top cap of the shaft has been put to a new use though. It's a herb garden. This is where you'll find the Midnight Apothecary. Climb up the ladder and enter the garden oasis complete with cocktail bar and flaming brazier. Book a ticket on the internet and spend a chilled out evening meeting new friends, wandering around the herb garden and toasting marshmallows on the fire. The delicious cocktails served from the open air bar use ingredients from the garden and alcohol too if you should wish. It's a great place to chill out and you'll really enjoy what is a very unusual experience. Number 9, a flight simulator. Set up in 2012, the Emirates airline is more than just a cable car across the Thames. Remember, you can just tap in and use it in the normal way to get a great view of London and a glimpse of Anthony Gormley's Quantum Cloud sculpture. At the O2 Arena end of the cable car, there's a museum based around the A380 aircraft. At Aviation Experience, you can book time with an instructor in the flight simulator too, or you can just sit in a mock cockpit, which I'm doing here with my young co-pilot. I guess it's something that adults and children alike would enjoy, and it would make a great birthday present. Number 10, drive a DLR train. One here for the children, or perhaps the child in almost all of us adults. Sure, you can't really drive a DLR train, but as most of the running is automatic, you can sit right at the front and pretend. There are control consoles there, and you might see one of the DLR train captains operating from that position. They usually sit in the left-hand seat for a better platform view, so to be sure of not being asked to move, get in the right-hand seat. The best way to get the front seat with its excellent driver's eye view is to get to the front of the westerly platform at Tower Gateway. Then wait for a train to come in and empty, and then be the first to get on and grab the front seat. Don't forget, whilst you're driving, there's lots to see from the DLR too, and its elevated track gives an excellent view of the area that you're passing through. So, London is a wonderful place to visit with so much to see. I hope you've learnt a bit more about the unusual things out there to do, and you feel inspired to give some of them a go. We travelled down to London by train and used the Rail Easy split ticketing website, which found us really cheap ticket combinations and saved us quite a bit of money, so gave us more money to spend once we'd arrived. Anyway, let me know in the comments below how you get on and if you've tried some of the things I've suggested. More quirky London videos to come. Enjoy your exploring, and most of all, enjoy this great city.